Hey everybody, Busy Gamer Dad back again with Final Fantasy 2. We're going to pick up where we left off with our party just outside of Fynn, and we're going to work our way back to Altair and fight along the way and get some experience, some levels, whatever we can along with any gold so that we can spend that money on spells. So I mentioned this last video, the leveling system is always going to be a point of contention for people who either are fans of this series or not so fans of this series, simply because of what the leveling system is and how it works. And it's hard to wrap your brain around if you don't know or understand what to expect. Basically, it's you use the spells, you use the abilities, and they go up. And there's no, I don't want to say rhyme or reason, but there's no bar or experience points at the end of a fight. It's just very fluid and ambiguous on when you actually get your level ups. So you have to take that with a grain of salt when you're playing the game through. So Maria got magic and spirit, which is great. So magic is the total amount of spell points MP that she can get per level. And then spirit is like the power of the spells. So that went up, that's great. She's kind of pigeonholed into being our caster. And that's the other point of contention with the game, is your characters are kind of preordained to be something that you may not want them to be, but it also makes it so that you can actually try and just play the game. They give you the archetypes right out of the gate if you wanted to do it that way. But again, that's up to you and however you want to play the game. Like, you could have Guy or Furion become your main spellcasters. It would take a little bit more work to get them to be there, but if you wanted to do that, you could. One of the things that they did in the Pixel Remaster that I'm not necessarily a fan of is they have kind of limited the area gains. So right now you'll notice that Maria's unarmed combat is sitting at near full, but it's not going over that threshold to get to level 3. They imposed that on this Pixel Remaster series, and it kind of takes away from the fun factor of over-grinding to get yourself power. And that's just the unfortunate side of it. And we can't even attack ourselves to get our stamina up. We have to wait for the monsters to attack us. And unfortunately, that's just another point of contention. So you see that she used her bow and it didn't go up in stats, while everyone else's, like Furion's sword, is at level 3 right now. So we have an opportunity to, I think I picked up, I did not, okay. What do you have? You have a broadsword, okay, so yeah, we'll let it ride the way it is right now. Because I don't want to spend the money on getting, well, you know what? I will. You know what? We'll turn around. Let's do this right now. Because, oh, and you see how Guy's stats are not increasing either. It's because he's quite literally at the highest point that the enemies will let him go. But we will pick up a javelin, and we will equip that javelin onto Rion. They don't have the dagger here or the staff, which is fine. And then we'll get ourselves walking back to Altair. So now Furion will start leveling up. Oh wait, no, I went into the wrong location. I do not want to be here. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm glad we are only fighting these leg eaters, because I think I went into an area that I should not be in right now. And we will very quickly find out that, because they will destroy us. Yeah, no, okay, 10, good. 2 hits, nice. So hopefully Maria gets her bow up to level 3, which would be great. Okay, so she got a hit, which is good. Guy's strength went up, and we got some money. Okay, so we need to get back up over here. I believe, no, actually, I did go the right way. Okay, good. Phew. And now we're fighting again. Another quality of life improvement for these Pixel Remaster series is in the top right-hand corner, they've put a mini-map for us, which allows us to see where we're going and really helps with not getting lost in the big wide world, essentially. Furion Spear went up, which is great. 75 gold. That one goblin had 75 gold. Whew, that's quite a bit of money. There and there. Yep. Nice. Awesome. Beat him up. Sweet. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Furion's HP went up. So you'll see right there, his stamina is at 10 and his HP went up by 10. That's the link. The stamina being at 10 means that his HP every time he will level will go to 10 at most. And then likewise with Maria, her stamina went up by 1, but it still only went up by 6. So that's one of the grievances a lot of people have with the game. It makes sense when you start looking at it, but it's not intuitive is the simplest way to say it. It's not very easily understood. What I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to sprint over here. Well, you know what? Let's just continue the story before we do our shopkeeping. So we got to get back up into here. We got to talk with Princess Hilda. Our password is Wild Rose. Remember it. So now in our inventory we have key items. This is another unique characteristic for this game where they're trying to incorporate more thought behind just giving you a key item that automatically does something like the adamantite turning into the sword when you turn it in. You have to know who you got to turn it into, and you got to be able to use it in the right context, and then you'll get the reward from it. That ring belonged to Scott. Is he alive? He gave us this ring in Finn just before he lost the last of his strength. Oh, did he say anything? No, nothing. Your Highness, please, the ring belongs to you. No, keep it. It suits your personage of courage. Okay. You infiltrated Finn and returned to tell the tale. You proved yourself quite capable. It would seem I underestimated your strength. I would have lend you that strength to our cause. There is a magical metal known as mithril. We need strong warriors if we are to obtain it. Ask. Well, we have to learn about mithril, so we learn mithril, and then we can ask about mithril. We lost Finn because we were ill-equipped. The Empire fought with weapons and armor made of mithril. I have charged Joseph, a man living in Semaland, with the task of finding the source of mithril. I do not know the cause, but we've been out of contact with him for some time now. Would you go with Minwu to Semaland to look into this? There's nothing to learn, so we can ask about the Wild Rose, we can ask about the key item, and we can exit. And now we'll talk with Minwu. I heard Her Majesty's words and have waited here for you since. To reach Semaland, you must first pass through the port town of Palum. Take my canoe and let us be on our way. Minwu joined the party. So now this is where they started introducing new characters to your party, and they come in with their own stats and their own predisposition and character class, essentially. So we knew that he was the White Wizard, and you can see that he's well above our level and our pay grade. We basically he allowed us to join his party, is essentially the comedy joke about it all. You can see that he has quite a few spells. We can't get half of these in the town that we're in right now, and you can see that at quite a high level. So he'll essentially carry us through to the next area, and we'll get to his level. And that's kind of how I've lived my life playing this game. If we are on par with the people that join our party, and spoiler, we're going to get some more people that join our party, then we're where we need to be. So you can see that he has quite a bit of armor. He has the copper carapace, which is cuirass, and I think that should be removed, so that we can put that remove, and then we'll swap that with Maria, and then we'll put the leather armor on him. Okay, now we're going to jump over into the spells, and we're going to get some spells. We definitely need to get some spells. If we get fire, thunder, and Blizzard. And we'll get another Cure. And we'll do we'll leave it alone. Because I think we pick up another Fire Tome. Or I might be mistaken, it might be a Cure Tome. Not a big deal. I'm going to give Fury and Fire. And I'll give Blizzard and Thunder to Maria. And I'll have Furion also learn Cure. I'm going to lean into Guy just being our melee attacker for now. If we get that extra tome, it'll probably go on him though. So he can start leveling up his spells. And then we'll go into the weapon shop here and pick up a dagger and our staff. So that we can start leveling those as well. Yep. And the staff. And then we're off to the races. We're set. I'm going to... I don't think there's anything in here. I think actually what we'll do is we'll sell the clothes. Yeah. We don't need Minwu to have any of that stuff. He's got a big enough health pool. So let's sell the clothes. And we'll hold on to everything else. I think that should be it. Can Minwu equip the shield at the same time? Oh, he can. Interesting. I did not know that. Alright, we'll leave everything else the way it is. We'll get ourselves to the port city of Paloom, which I believe we learned in the last video is to the east. So let's save the game. Actually, let's rest at the inn and save the game. Oh, this is perfect. You can start casting fire. You can start casting that. You can start defending. And you can defend. 4 damage, that's good. One of the things that we can do is we can actually have our team beat up on Minwu, which is not a bad strategy if you ask me. Let's do a cure and have you fight Minwu and you defend. Nice, take a little bit of hits, good. So this is where the kind of cheekiness can come into the game, where we're gonna have these moments where we're just quite literally beating up on ourselves. It sounds unfortunate, but it's the reality of what we have to do in our game to make sure that we're at the levels we need to be at to progress and not get ourselves just steamrolled by the first boss we fight. Alright, and then you will cast Cure one more time on Minwu. You can cast Cure on Minwu. You can attack Minwu, and you can defend Minwu. Nice. Do the cure. Good. And then she's out of MP, which is great, which is where I want her to be. I want you to do fire on Minwu. And I want you to defend. I just want to get a few more magic points disposed of before we stay at the inn. And so this doesn't make for very exciting content, but this is what needs to happen in our gameplay. Otherwise, we're not going to get to the levels that we need to be at for when we go inside the next area. Do cure, do defend, and do defend, and do defend. And he might run away, which is fine. I don't have a problem with the goblin running away. We don't need him. Defend, defend, and defend. Magic, cure, defend, defend, defend. And then you can do, let's have you do cure on Guy, defend, and this will be the last of your MP. And then we'll finish off the goblin and stay at the inn. Nice. Okay. Axe went up. Guy's axe and sword went up to level 3, which is great. We want them there. Furion's MP went up, and his magic went up. Great. Maria's life went up. Guy's HP went up. Okay, good. And then Minwu's HP went up because we kept on beating up on him. Okay. All right. So we'll run in here, stay at the inn. And then we'll get ourselves to Paloom. I think they have some minor upgrades in Paloom for us. And then we'll be able to use those for the next area. We'll get ourselves to the next area. All right, off we go. Oh, now I'm going to save the game. We'll use save slot 2. Just in case this recording goes bad. And then you can start casting Thunder, and you actually can attack Minwu and defend. Nice. Okay. And then we have Minwu's boat. Have you attack Minwu and defend. I think I need to put the dagger onto Guy. Let me see something real quick. You have that. You can attack. Do you have life? You do have life. So let's have you attack Guy. I just want to see how much damage you'll do. Probably quite a bit. Really, not that much at all. Wow. Okay. Have you defend. I need you to cast Cure. And you defend. And you can attack Maria for 3. Perfect. And then attack, attack, and attack. And then attack. Nice. Good stuff. Maria's cure leveled up. Maria got 7 more MP. Nice. Minwu's... Yeah, because we're beating up on Minwu. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, so let's see here. Where do we need to go? We need to go to Paloom, which is actually down over here. I'm going the wrong direction. It was to the east. Right here. Gobos. Let's do a cure spell on Minwu. Let's do a lightning spell. Let's do an attack. And let's do an attack on Maria. Oh, Minwu's down. That's unfortunate. And that's perfectly okay. So I'm trying to focus getting a level up for our spells, because we'll need those a lot more in the future. Didn't get the cure off, I should say. And that's okay. Fury got MP, Maria got MP, Guy got strength. Alright, let's get inside the town here, get Minwu back alive. Paloom. We won't talk to anybody just yet. We need to get to, I believe, isn't there? There isn't a place to revive Minwu. That's unfortunate and funny. All right, let's see what they have for equipment. Oh, they have a mace. That's better than this. Okay, so we'll do that. And then for Guy, if we do equip the mace and equip the dagger, Yeah, that's what I thought. You can still have the bow. You can use the axe. Minwu with the staff. Okay, great. Awesome. Okay, great. And then we'll run over to the spell shop. Actually, armor shop first. Oh, bronze shields. We have 1 copper. Yeah. Let's do... We don't have... Let's do 1 bronze. 5 evasion. Magic defense. Gloves. Let's do 1 glove. Equip that onto you. And then what else can we sell? We can sell 1 sword, 1 shield, 1 glove, 1 staff, and then if we go back and buy another glove, and we'll put that probably on Maria, just because again, she's still the lowest health out of everybody. Nice, okay. Alright, cool. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, there's the other tomes. Okay, blink, shell, protect. Okay, good to know. So, what I'm gonna do is... I think it's the very first person we talked to inside here. I'm not entirely sure. That's just an inn. Okay, great. Good to know. And there's no sanctuary. But if we talk to this gentleman, 32 gold, Poft. Yes, let's do it. And we'll get ourselves to Poft. Okay. And then we gotta walk outside, and we jump right on the boat. And it takes us right where we need to go. Autopilot. Just takes us all the way across the ocean to the wonderful city of Poft. Now, I believe there's a sanctuary inside here. Salamand is to the north, and Bafsk is to the east, where they're building the Dreadnought. Bafsk is the city to the east, it's under control of the Empire. They're building something terrible there. Yeah. You guys all say the same thing? You all do. Wonderful dialogue writing. Right there. Ah, and then there's this gentleman right here. Here to ride the airship. If you got cash, there's no place I can't take you. So learn airship. Ask airship. Pay the guy behind me. Okay. Ask Mithril. He doesn't know anything about it. Ask Wild Rose. Doesn't know anything about it. Okay. So he's the airship pilot. Sid, synonymous with pretty much every Final Fantasy game and the airship. He's like the main guy who's built them or flies them. It's a very common tactic or trope inside the story. All right, well, so we got ourselves to Poft, but what I'm actually going to do off screen, just so you guys don't have to suffer through it, is I'm actually going to run ourselves back to Paloom and go back to the sanctuary inside Altair and revive Minwu, and I'll just fight on the way there and get some experience, get some gold, and buy a couple spells. And the next video will be back in this town right here, but I'll have cut all that out for us so that you don't have to worry about all that kind of dead grind space. But this was Busy Gamer Dad. Thanks very much for stopping by. This was our second play through for Final Fantasy II Pixel Remastered. Like, comment, subscribe. Good luck. Have fun. See you next time. Bye.